this disease. So without further ado, Ms. Cherie Mathews, the beautiful lady right here.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Cherie Mathews, I'm a cancerpreneur, former IBM research and development, and worked in NASA. So basically all that means is I am a problem solver. And then the big problem happened to me, which is breast cancer. And I discovered the hard way going through mastectomy surgery that there wasn't any standardized equipment that would help me, a modified equipment, adaptive shirt that would help me discreetly conceal those medical drains, because I was offered my husband's dress shirt with safety pins to safety pin the drains to the outside of the shirt. And I felt that was pretty barbaric. And I was not going to walk through the door with little children with body fluids dripping out in drains. It's gross. It's gross for everybody. And so I created a Healin Comfort recovery shirt. I made a pink site, and it was resources and all women and women, everything. And then I met Peggy and Brett. And so I actually, at that time, I started the whole business with only just $1,000 to help 100 patients. And that same $1,000 has now helped with all my products, 150,000 souls. So these are helpful items. I have a very strong proof of concept that way. And I'd be honored to just get my information off to you guys. And we've been super blessed to be able to help Peggy and Brett, help their guys. And we're tying in now with a great brainstorm how the guys that go through Peggy and Brett will be able to get a whole kit for a simple donation of like $25 a whole to cover the hard cost of what's called warehousing, pick and pack, and shipping. That's a separate entity to all the business we run. And that's with giftingcare.org. And Darlene is here, and she is the executive director. And so right now we're working on a way to be able to offer to the guys with minimal amount of effort on theirs and protect Peggy and Brett's efforts in their nonprofit to be able to really help patients in this way. Why did I think it was interesting for guys to want it too? I started getting pictures of men in pink recovery shirts saying thank you. And I'm like, oh, this is too much. They should not have to walk around in pink shirts. So I made blue, because I could go girls and boys. And then I made black for special ops for the military. I'm actually wearing one right now. Okay. And I'm wearing one because I just had surgery 2 days ago. And so I'm actually in recovery right now. And I can say with full confidence that no one will be disappointed by using this solution. But the good thing is we're all working together, and it's collaboration. There's not one thing over another. I've heard such fabulous information all day, and I'm thinking, put it on the platform, because the more we share and backlink to one another, that is how you go viral. That is how you really spread the love, right? And innovation. And then I don't know if you guys are actually on the camera. I wanted to show you something, but I have to see your faces. For anybody that's there, I want to talk to you about a really good, amazing startup that we're doing in Austin. And it's called RAS 99. Now, RAS 99, it's a recovery as a service. And it is a digital human, before anybody freaks out. It is a companion in your phone that's with you 24/7. That is smarter than IBM Watson. And the reason why she's smarter than IBM Watson is she serves up all her information and content through an empathy engine. So right now, if I was to Google mastectomy surgery, I would have the most horrific photos delivered to my brain, right? Scary stuff, things that didn't go well and everything. So our digital human that'll be free for the patients will be able to address all questions and be able to answer. She does not diagnose. And she's also able to like your platforms can live on this platform for guidance. So do you know, like Waze, you go to point A to go to point B, and while you're trying to get to point B, it'll say, oh, there's a Target, there's a Walmart, there's a, Best Fish House and things like that. Well, that's what our technology is going to do. It's going to be predictive cancer recovery help. So that means if one of the guys are going to go through surgery and they're on our platform, they will know ahead of time. Let me ask all your friends and family if they want to buy you a recovery shirt. So it does like a bridal registry. The patient can just pop in, I need food, I need clothes, I need transportation, I need this and that. So guess what? Just like a bridal registry, the Bridget, the digital human, will go out and find those things for you and take the cost and the burden away from the patient. So that's why we've heard some really cool stuff about insurance and helping people that don't have money. This is basically your program would be offered on our platform so people know in your area how to get some help. So think about it as the ultimate. So I'd like to show you a 1-minute clip of somebody who is talking to our digital human at 2 a.m, where caretakers can't do it. They're not there 24/7. Guess when you usually have problems and a fever and a fear? 2 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody. And you don't really want to wake up your spouse, especially men, want to talk to their wives. I'm afraid. Not happening. Okay. But they will talk to something. Okay. I'll try this, guys, because I only have my iPad and I'm in bed rehabbing. So please give me a little grace if it's not beautiful and perfect, but I really want you to see this. So let me try it here. Oops. Hang on.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you here.
Bridget, are you there? Yes, I am always here, Maria, but it's 2 a.m. Are you okay? No, not really. I'm scared. Tomorrow's my first chemo treatment, and I feel so unprepared. What do I need to bring to the clinic? I'm also afraid my friend is going to forget to pick my kids up from school. You sound worried. Let's be sure everything is arranged, like we discussed earlier. I will send you a helpful list of items to bring to your chemo treatment. Your friend, Melinda, confirmed that she will pick up your kids tomorrow. Oh, and dinner is being delivered at 6 p.m. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad it's all arranged. It's what I do. Just reach out if you have any other concerns. Thank you. Get a good night's rest. I'll check in with you first thing in the morning.
Okay. So that was a discussion with a digital human that's smarter than IBM Watson. And let's say this person is asking for a little bit of help with financials. And your program lives on the platform in the area, that then it would be served up to them for option to contact your organization. Okay. So they've done this before with diabetes. So this startup is actually on the foundation of a $40 million IP ownership foundation. We are converting it into breast cancer. This digital human that you just saw actually speaks 24 languages already, and is going to be culturally sensitive. And she can even read facial expressions, panic in the eyes, and voice print. So that means for the guys who are going to tell that the digital human, and it can be a guy too, that would be a guy to a guy. You pick your own avatar. The avatar will be able to say, I can see that you're worried about this, or I can hear. Okay. Would you like me to put in a message for your doctor at 9 o'clock in the morning when he gets into work? So really what it is as a survivor, I can tell you this. You have 500 new jobs and you have too many moving parts, and it's very confusing. And a lot of the terminology is overwhelming. And a lot of what to do next is overwhelming, and when to take pills, right? And how about your mindset? And how about your exercise? You need a pocket coach. And this is where we are doing our it's called crowdfunding. We're going to move into that, and then we are building and helping. And the doctors are freaking out. We have big, huge cancer centers saying, please put us first in line. So they would be able to specially be able to have their own message inside of our platform. And when you put in your zip code, it will then be specific to where that person is living and residing. So what is offered in Washington State is not necessarily offered in Florida. Okay, but it's easy through AI and blockchain protected for HIPAA. The guy who built for us built for HIPAA compliance. But we're never diagnosing. So we're never crossing that line. We are aiding, helping, and excuse me, assisting. So on that platform, male breast cancer happens is going to be living on that platform, because when a guy pops in, he's going to be able to be assisted. Kind of like if you're in a dark field, forest, and you can't see anything, and all of a sudden the guide comes with the light, the lantern, and shows you the way. See, that's the capture that we're going to have. And it doesn't just serve the patient, it serves the caretakers and the loved ones, because they don't know what they're doing either. So it's going to give them opportunity to help in a very meaningful way. I am a survivor. I would have 7 lasagnas brought to my home on Tuesday night, and I cannot eat 7 lasagnas. And then what the what the patient has to do is then clean all these pans and try to remember who gets what pan. Yeah, it's work, more work and more work. And so that's kind of what we're doing on the side. Healin Comfort is the name of my company. I own that one. I founded that one. And then because I met Brett and Peg, I created a blue website for the guys, and it's called The Recovery Shirt. So you think, oh, what's in a shirt? Guess what? Y'all put clothes on today. You had to look in the mirror and say, oh, I look okay. I'm going to go speak in front of people. I look all right. It matters what you look like when you have cancer. It matters that you feel like, for me, the drains are hidden. I did not want to show the world drains. That's not my thing. That was gross, right? And so clothing matters. Psyche actually changes when you actually look like an athlete. So going to spin class instead of a sickly person. And I heard too many times the guys were going in the garage with getting bungee cords to hold the drains. So I quickly made a website just for these guys. And now I serve up with Peggy and Brett and reach out to their men, but they can go and have a look at what I have. That's a blue site. So I don't know how I'm doing for time. Am I okay? Okay. So those are some of the initiatives, really what my message originally was going to be, but I see the audience and I'm trying to bend with the audience here. And that is, was going to be turning a bad thing into a good thing. So life can throw these spinning crazy trials at us. And that's an energy force. When you've been diagnosed, you feel like a wet blanket falls on you. You know, it can make you very, it's very challenging mentally. And so turning that negative feeling or energy or essence into something positive. And when you help other people, you actually rebuild your energy and the why. Because otherwise you kind of just drag it inside. It happened to me. I feel bad. I'm such a burden on everybody right now, and all those negative things. So I decided to use what I used to use in IBM, problem solving, and push back that energy. And I push back by creating a product to help other people. So one of my speaking engagements is Wake Up the Inventor in You, because I truly believe everyone has creative, inventive ideas, and we don't really necessarily get them out of our head onto paper and make a prototype. So I like to encourage people that even if you're in a business and you're using all that you think you know in a business to make it grow, I say stretch even more. Get out of that norm thinking, right, Peg? We've done that. How many times? You can put your mic on.
Too
This is
many
just a
times.
conversation.
Too many
Yeah, everybody
times.
can just talk. I'm not, yeah, just
Open
share.
for question and sharing. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just basically, we have all piled in together, and Peg and I and Brett and Darlene and everybody to solve problems, because cancer is a big problem.
Yeah, totally.
And so, yeah. And so then that was kind of my overarching message. I have seen thoughts turn into things in a very positive way. There's a lot of people being helped simply because I was mad because there was nothing given to me that was actually clothing appropriate. So I don't consider a bra something I can walk into, get to the front door in.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more. So that's my message, guys. I'm just letting you know that I'm a champion of you. Pretty much nobody's allowed to talk about only pink breast cancer around me in my ears. I quickly, Darlene, you can attest for that.
Yeah.
Oh man, we are all about that. Breast cancer just doesn't happen to men. And I want to share one thing. When Cherie was talking about Bridget, my husband was very ill and I was the human Bridget. I would have given my teeth to have had somebody to help me, and I had to just guess through it. And the first time I saw it, Cherie showed me that. I'm like, that's me. I'm the human Bridget. And as a cancer, you really need that support, you know, and it really helps you move forward. But we talk about blue, pink, you know, have black shirts. We're all together fighting this thing together. And I am so excited, Cherie and Peg, about this thing we're working on. So now we can
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Absolutely. It's a people's disease. And that's
It
why we're
is.
here.
It is.
It is.
Right.
Yeah. And I think the word that describes it most is collaboration.
Yes.
So everybody in their silo, even as they're presenting today, to me, is no longer siloed. You're a family.
Yes.
And now let's figure out how we can champion you. If I can ever give you a shout out, I've got like 19,000 followers on Twitter. Mostly many doctors and hospitals and nurses and patients and stuff. So if there's anything specific that you're having an event or anything, just, you know, tag me. I'd be happy to shout out. And Jay, fitness is going to be probably maybe one of my strongest initiatives coming in 2023 with my messaging. And same with our Black women and men. They do not have the same results that others have. So those are kind of my two strong leads that, you know, I want to really put some emphasis on that. But I'm so interested in how the exercise can truly reset strength, right down to the cellular level, guys, right down to the cellular level. And
I'd be happy. So Cherie, you've got my email. So email me a link or the best way to get a hold of you. I'd love to follow up with you big time. By the way, the lack of exercise oncology programs is a disparities issue, as you can imagine. As you can imagine. Now, your comments were absolutely fascinating. I'm sorry, I missed. You call this RAS? I'm sorry, the software?
Yeah, it is. You can look at it. When I'm finished, I'll put it in a chat. Unless, Darlene, you can do it in chat. So it's RAS, RAAS 99.com. So why is it named that? Okay, RAS is a SaaS program. SaaS programs build on other things. It's like they get stacked. One thing builds to another, builds to another. So very successful companies are considered SaaS programs or platforms. The 99, what does that represent? 99% of the time the patient is out in the wild, away from the clinic, and they're having to figure things out, talk to people, arrange meals, do tons of work. That's called 99% of the time. We got you covered. So we do not interfere with doctors or programs that they want you on, or no suggestions with chemo. That's their professional position. But the 99% of the time that you're out with nothing, right? Having to figure it out is where we step in. and we're able to guide. And let's say we didn't know about fitness, Jay. Let's say they don't know, but when they're in our program, now they're going to be introduced to why fitness is so incredibly powerful. Now,
Yeah.
we're going to start in Austin, then it's going to be in Texas, and then US, and then we're going global. We have a very powerful genomic engineer that just got acquired for like $500 million. He's a genius. He's on our board now. So we're going to have some very strong players, people that will be able to give great guidance, because everyone that I share this with just say this has to be. It is not substitution. It is not competition. It is collaboration, and it is additive, because
Yeah,
the nurses and doctors are less, and the cancer is on the rise.
Right.
So we have to do something. But how do you do it with home surveillance? Because the hospitals can't even keep these patients in bed anymore. There's too many other
Right.
new people coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Sherry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you say RASS 99?
No, not SS. RAAS 99.com. Darlene put it in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put
no.
guys, I put the wrong thing in there. I'm getting it right now. Okay.
If-
I'm getting it
So-
If
right.
you look her up on LinkedIn, she has that
Yeah,
right
it's in
underneath
there
her
in
name.
LinkedIn too. So recovery as a service. That's what the RAS is. Recovery
I got
as
it.
a
Okay.
service.
Now
Good.
I'm
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
those are some of the
sorry,
videos. Those are some of the videos that we have addressing some cancer concerns. The digital human will be far superior to the one you're looking at, because that is a beta test. So that is, can she communicate? And again, please understand, we're starting with a she, and we're going to be able to go to a he, and we're going to be able to go to any background, ethnic, comfort
Nationality.
level to the person that can speak to. You pick your own avatar like a game.
Good. That's awesome.
Outstanding.
crazy?
Yes, Sherry, you and I need to talk some
Yes,
more.
they
So
do.
we sure do. Thank you very much. Outstanding. Unbelievable. Am I
Thank
glad I stayed and jumped in
Yes.
for all this stuff? I mean, this is just unbelievable information.
Yeah, to
Thank
see
you.
these amazing minds come together is
Yeah, no
fantastic.
kidding. Wow.
Yeah,
Eh,
we're breaking out of the normal silos. And if we all really think about collaboration, that's what Steve Jobs was famous at. He
Yeah.
did not sit down and write code. He
Mm-mm.
grabbed everybody else's IP, put it in a big soup bowl, mixed it all out, and had a new outcome. And that is how we're going to catapult proper awareness, care, recovery, and maybe medical science. It is going to come from collaboration. It's not going to come from one silo. We saw one silo work, and that was Komen, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can
Yes.
can I share
Yeah.
something with you guys?
Sure. Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
What is that? Austin Women Magazine?
Woman
or-
magazine, Austin.
Yeah.
Well, women to watch.
Yeah, love it. Love the boxing glove.
Yeah.
That awesome.
She is.
And the jacket I have on is called Perspective Designs. And the woman who designed that jacket for me is also a breast cancer survivor. So it's pretty deep. And yeah, well, that's very kind of you for doing that. Thank you.
I
It's
just
beautiful.
friended you on Facebook, so I thought
Oh,
I
good.
found
Oh, good.
that's cute.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're on
guys.
LinkedIn.
I
LinkedIn is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All in there correct. Sorry, my fat fingers and I couldn't open it. And y'all, Sherry has been the loudest and biggest voice, not only in Awesome Women Magazine, everywhere she goes since the day
Yes.
12 years ago about breast cancer, early detection, about male breast cancer. And when my niece had breast cancer, I went directly to Sherry so that I knew exactly what to do and how to handle it. So y'all, she is champion, and those boxing gloves are real. She will
Yeah.
punch lights out if you don't say trust me.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah, there you go.
Totally agreed. The power. Woo!
Yeah.
And,
So, yeah.
and
so
Sherry
the-
doesn't just talk about, she puts it
I-
in action.
Yeah,
She does the
action
work.
girl.
She
Yeah.
does, she does. So
Yeah, so we're gonna go on. So again, with the recovery shirt, work with Peg. Peg's the is the go-to person. Darlene is the nonprofit. If you have a hardship case, guys, if you have a
Yeah.
hardship case, you go to Peggy. Peggy goes to Darlene, and we will take care of your man who needs help.
and that's
And-
fact. They've helped us in so many ways. I can't
Yeah.
tell you. We are so fortunate that the all powers that be above have put us all together, guys. That's all
Yeah.
I can say, because as my hashtag lives on, together we will change the world. Not one damn one of us can do this by ourselves.
That's
We
right.
can do it with all this brain power, the power of everybody working together. Wow, what a difference it's going to make. It is,
Yeah.
because you get our thoughts going, and one feeds off of the other, and it just makes everything better. It's just fantastic. So
See, we are our own form of AI.
Yeah.
When you think about
are.
artificial intelligence, I say human intelligence before artificial intelligence,
Right.
because human intelligence can operate like artificial intelligence by this one way. If we connect our brains, our efforts, and collaborate, then we are far ahead of something that has to be programmed.
oh, totally agree. Totally
So
agree.
we are superior. It's human intelligence over, and then artificial intelligence. It's got to take a backseat.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys.
Absolutely. But
Thank you for this
what-
great honor. I told Adam, I said, I just have to be well enough, strong enough after this surgery, because I'm not going to miss this opportunity to meet these fabulous super souls, and to let you know I'm in your corner. I come out swinging any chance I can for you. And
As I say,
I'm
you're
just,
amazing. I can't believe 2 days after surgery you're here.
I know.
And you've been here all day. God
All
bless
day,
you,
that's right.
darling.
yeah,
She's been
Well,
just knowledge is
that-
power, and boy,
that's-
you all share it. So.
that's what you do when you believe in something.
Yeah. What you do. And Cherie,
Oh,
thank
All
you
right.
for inviting me today. And y'all, I am here as well. Peggy and our meeting next week. I
Yes.
can't wait so we can figure out our strategy, but we are here to help. We are here to make this better. We are here to help our patients and our brave warriors do this together, not by themselves. I don't care what color shirt they want, what color
That's
shirt.
Yeah.
We are here.
And it is, it's just amazing. Brett had to wind up, of course, it's the weekend of them laying the ice at the ice rink. So he had to wind up leaving, and he's very upset. And I said, hey, work goes on. You got to feed the family,
Yeah.
But we have got, like I said, we're picking up all the shirts, we're picking up the hats, the bracelets, and we're going to have those available for anybody that wants them. Because guess what? If you walk around wearing this shirt, can you imagine how many men's lives you're going to save?
Yeah.
Because they didn't even have a clue that they could get breast cancer.
Yeah.
If we could change one thing, and Jay can help us do this, to get all medical doctors in a man's physical to start checking their breast. Jay, can you imagine how many lives we'd save?
Oh, no, absolutely. No question about it, kiddo.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
because that's how we women know, because you check our breasts. Men don't even have a clue. And most of the time you won't even go for a physical unless you're dying anyway. So
Well, and the sad thing is that most physicians aren't checking even women's breasts, let alone
That's
men's.
right.
you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and excuses we were getting is it takes 5 minutes longer, and they could have seen 2 more patients if they didn't check their breast. But we do have breastselfexams.org as a separate website, but also within the MaleBreastCancerHappens.org website, that it's the proper way to do a breast self-exam for men, being shown doctor assisted, and then also Brett sharing it. And we have Lopa hit on it. She was able to help us get in over 24 different languages the proper way in breast cards. Those can be used and shared anywhere in the world anybody wants. Download them, send them to people, but it's in 24 different languages that she helped get all translated. And then I did the graphics and put the cards together. So it was just amazing that all of us coming together. Look what we've done in 12 years, guys.
Hey, Peg, you need, Shantae needs a kit, so we'll talk after and take care of her.
Oh, absolutely. There she is right there. Okay.
I'm just looking
Definitely.
at chat right now.
Good. I'm glad I haven't had a chance, but oh, awesome. Just awesome.
So Jay, I don't see your email.
Oh, it was on, so it's the letter J, the letter K, then harness, like you put on a horse, HARNASS @gmail.com.
Right,
Yeah.
you're giving me a job. Can you
No,
put,
I will actually share everybody within one email, so you'll have everybody's
oh,
emails.
good.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Yeah,
So everybody's
that
going to
would
get
be-
their emails.
Yeah, that would be fabulous, Peggy.
I'll just thank everybody and say, here's all of our emails. Let's talk.
Yeah.
We just did this in less than an 8-hour day. Can you imagine what we're going to do ongoing? It's going to be freaking amazing. The
Yeah.
changes will help make. So I
Well,
just think,
thank you. Thank you for letting
all.
me, thank you for letting me share my story, plus what I've done and what we are going towards. So again, just to be clear, I do not own RAS. I am on the C-suite. I've accepted a position in a chief position, but that is owned by another company. I just am absolutely motivated to get this on the planet and out to patients. So I am the founder and owner of Healin Comfort. And then for the
Yes.
guys, the recovery shirt. And the nonprofit, Darlene, you can put your nonprofit in there.
Okay,
Is,
yep.
Gifting Care. There you go, Jay. I see it now.
Excellent.
Giftingcare.org. And they're your go-to people when your people need help, any of your women or men. Okay.
Awesome. Just amazing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
that's half of the battle. These families, not only have they been hit with breast cancer, but financially they're getting hit.
Oh, yeah.
And they wonder where their next meal's going to come from, most of them.
That's right.
And I just say, remember, the ones above have always showed us a way that we're not out on the streets. And when Brett went through this, I thought we'd lose everything. But guess what? We're 12 years here later, and look what all of us coming together have made changes for. So,
Yep.
God bless
Yep.
everyone, and we can't thank you enough. And with Thanksgiving coming up, we all have a lot to be thankful for.
Yes. Every day,
Definitely.
actually.
Totally.
All right, Peggy, thanks so much for
Thank you
inviting
all.
all. You bet.
Thank you all.
We appreciate it. Bye-bye until next year, but we'll have you on monthly too, all of you.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye.